are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Brosnan in the building. Thank you guys for tuning in today. In today's video, we are going to give you a preview of X-Men 97 episode 6. Episode 5 was a doozy. Definitely one of the best episodes so far in the series. It had me in tears, bro. It was freaking insane. And I'm so excited to see where we go from here. We are at the halfway point. Wednesday it comes out. There's so much talk about this episode because this is going to pick up at the end of episode 4. This is going to be awesome. But before we get into episode 6, let's give you a small recap of the 5th episode. In X-Men 97 episode 5, Remember It, the iconic team faces personal turmoil and political unrest. Cyclops' telepathic affair with Madeline Pryor threatens his marriage to Jean Grey, while the love triangle between Rogue, Gambit, and Magneto intensifies. Meanwhile, the X-Men investigate political dealings on Genosha, where a deadly wild sentinel threatens mutant kind. In a dramatic climax, Gambit and Magneto sacrifice themselves to save Genosha, leaving the team devastated. The episode explores the complexities of relationships, duty, and the fragility of life, pushing the series to new heights of storytelling and animation. It was awesome. I cannot lie. Episode 5 was freaking crazy, and I loved how they're doing this. So just like the original X-Men show, you would have, like, let's just use an example, right? Let's just say episode 4 was about Professor X and Magneto, but then episode 5 would be about Wolverine. Then the next episode would go back to continue the Professor X story. There's a lot of cool things they do with this, and that's what they're doing with Wednesday's episode. So they told the story about Jubilee and Rogue with the 4th episode. The first half was the Jubilee Motendo story, and then the second half was Lifedeath Part 1. Well, the end of that left us on a cliffhanger, but instead of picking that up in episode 5, they gave us a complete different story. And that was a big reason why all of us were shocked, because not only did something crazy happen, but no one was expecting that. And that's what's freaking awesome about X-Men, especially X-Men 97. Let's get into this episode 6 preview. I think it's going to be fire. As the X-Men 97 saga unfolds, episode 6, titled Lifedeath Part 2, promises an exhilarating continuation of the gripping narrative. After the events of episode 4, Storm finds herself at a crossroads, confronting her deepest fears in a desperate attempt to reclaim her freedom. The adversity she has endured lately reaches a climax, leaving viewers wonder if someone is going to help her. Meanwhile, the revelation of a formidable villain known as the Adversary in episode 4 hints at a looming threat that could overshadow even the X-Men's powers. With Storm's mutant abilities still compromised, the spotlight could shine on Forge, whose guilt over creating mutant dampeners drives his determination to restore her powers. The episode is set to dive into compelling dynamics, exploring the depth of their bond and the lengths Forge will go to rectify his past actions. As the storyline progresses, viewers can expect a thrilling clash between Storm and the Adversary, potentially leading to unexpected alliances and uncovering hidden truths. With the stakes raised and the fate of the X-Men hanging in the balance, episode 6 promises a pivotal chapter in the ongoing battle against the forces of evil. That second half of episode 4 was all about Storm, all about Forge, and at the end, she walks out on him, gets kind of kidnapped by the Adversary. We don't know what is all going on there, but we believe that is where it's going to pick up. Will this story be 100% about Storm since it is a 30-minute one? Will there be a secondary story going along, or will this all be about Forge's story and Storm's story? I'm really excited about this one. This show is freaking awesome. It definitely knocked my socks off the first few episodes, and then episode 5 was just nuts. I just remember staring at my computer screen for like 5 minutes, blank face, like what in the hell did I just watch? And not in a bad way. It was awesome. I just couldn't believe the twists and turns that they are taking us through right now. This has been an amazing journey, and for anyone that hasn't checked out X-Men 97, I think this is a perfect show for most people. It has everything. If you like anime shows, if you like action shows, if you like any of the Marvel shows, you're gonna love this. It's freaking great. I don't have a lot of cons with this show. I have like a list of 100 things I like, and maybe if I wanted to nitpick, I could find a couple. I mean, if you look long enough, you're always gonna find a blemish or a crack here or a scratch. There's gonna be something. No one's perfect. But overall, this show has been amazing. Let me know your thoughts. What are your predictions for episode 6? Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make videos like this, man. Couldn't do this without y'all. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I just want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members out there: the Arctic Operator, Roderick Ham, Papleon Purple, Salima Ramirez, Danny Nascimento, Stephen Heffelman, Chaos Draco, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Miguel Ortiz, and Sean Schiffer. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. I just want to shout out all of the fans out there for taking the time out of their day to watch this content. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you can, please like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that share button. And if you guys want to be a member, click that join button right now. We have a Blue Ranger membership that gets you into the exclusive fan chat Discord. Then we have the Gold Ranger membership. It gets you into the fan chat, but you also get a video shout out at the end of every video. I want to thank you guys again. If you can, sign up to be a member. We will see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.